Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got something a little bit different. Might seem off-brand, but it really isn't because this is a working studio, so we get all kinds of gear in and out of here. Some is really good, some needs upgrading, some is useless, and some is really useful. And in that last category, I point your attention to the NImbot D110. And this thing, if you don't know what it is, it's a micro label maker. Now, the reason I'm doing a review of this today is because I picked a bunch of these up as kind of stocking stuffers. They were really inexpensive. They were on sale on Amazon. In Canada, they were on sale for about 25 bucks, which basically means it's like 18 US, and it was a steal. So I bought 5 to give out as mini gifts here and there as I need to throughout the holiday season, and as stocking stuffers and, you know, additions to existing gifts. They're really, really cool looking. I haven't opened one up yet. I didn't do much research on it. I was just like, yes, yes, yes. And this is why. Because I've been using one of these for a few years now. And when I went out and bought this thing, you guys will all know what this is. This is one of these old style clunky label makers. I cannot stand this thing. This thing was expensive, it's hard to use, it takes traditional batteries, like who does that anymore with tiny handheld devices? And finding an adapter for it was a pain in the butt. I think it takes it's a 9-volt 2-amp, which is similar to, you know, like a guitar pedal adapter. And like that wouldn't even stay in. It's just, this is the worst old school technology out there in terms of like little utility devices. And when I saw this thing, I was like, yes, I wish they came out with this thing a few years ago, but I don't know because we have not opened one yet, but you're gonna open one with me today because we're just gonna unbox, set it up, and see how it works real quick. So let me take these extra guys off, pop them down here, and we'll go through it together. These guys aren't sponsoring this video. I just thought it would be a cool little device to check out today with you together. Let me go get something to cut it open. All right, quickly grabbing a set of scissors. Let's go to overhead camera here, and we'll take a look at this thing. So, box is pretty tiny. Comes with some instructions, made in China, as most of these things are. Just gonna open it up and see what's up with this. This one's going to be my studio unit because I do a lot of labeling in the studio, especially when I'm trying to train people up into what things do. Lots of buttons in here, levers and switches. So I want to make sure that they're labeled right on the thing, and that this stupid device, stupid, like this mechanical kind of like kerchunking thing, like this is 1970s technology. Looks like an old Casio or like a Game Boy. Like this, like I bet if this thing was in a fire, it would still work shittily afterward. In any case, let's take a look at this one. All right, so what is that? Lifting up the top of the box, it does that slow kind of like thing, which is part of product design these days. It has to have that feel to it. Set that aside. All right, so we have this nice little kind of rubberized plastic packaging, which feels nice on the fingers. The unit looks like that. It says long press button to open. Caution, connection with Bluetooth by app. Okay, so I've already downloaded the app and we'll take a look at that in a second. But this looks like just a kind of, I don't know, it looks like a little container unit of some sort. If I press that button, what does that do? Okay, so you can see the label's already in there. That's kind of cool. All right, whatever this thing. So, you know, it's pretty tight. Plastic seems really good and seem like that low quality dollar store plastic you get because of the USB cable, which I imagine you can use with software, I guess, or, oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, you can charge it via USB. That was another clutch thing. Apparently lasts up to 4 hours on. Got a quick start guide and not much else. So let's set all that aside. Quick start guide. I've already downloaded the app. Okay, contents, installation. So I guess you got to pull the tape out. Print side, tear off blade. Okay. Click, 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 click. Connect, 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 connect. Function. All the warnings that you would typically get. Okay. So I'm figuring that you got to open this up. There's probably a tab point here. Okay, I can see that here. This little tab says open here. Okay, opening. You can see these tiny little label things. Okay, I opened it. What am I supposed to do with that now? Oh. Okay. What am I supposed to do there? I think maybe that's what's supposed to happen. I guess so. All right, I'm gonna leave that for a second. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna go crack the app and connect this thing. So let's get the app open. All right, downloaded the NImbot app. So as it says on the back, long press to open. I guess that means turn on. Makes a little noise. It's doing a little thing, blinking like that. Connect. Bluetooth is on. Allow. There we go. And it's right there. Pair, sure. Now we are paired. Okay. Use current consumables. Now they have a whole bunch of templates in here. Well, let's go to template. I assume that's the size we're using. Okay. So click OK. Go back. Click on that. Click on the picture to edit. Okay. Look at that. It gives you kind of like your own kind of testing thing happening here. Let's try to edit this thing. That's gonna go to your gear sucks. Done. You can adjust the font size, text direction, spacing, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Now, let's see. Okay, so we got that thing entered in. And then what do I do now? Okay, so maybe we press back, go to save. No, we're not going to save that. How do we print? Oh, that's rotation. Nope. Oh, print button right at the bottom. Let's try that. Now, it might not happen because I pulled one of the labels off, but let's see what happens here. Please load paper. Okay. So I'm thinking that I may need to make sure that one of the labels is sticking out. Let's try that. Here we go, popped it in. Go to continue. There we go. Print complete. Check that out. That's cool. It's a little bit off center, but maybe that's just an alignment issue. Wow. Super cool. Okay, so how do I align this so that it's more centered? Maybe like that. Or maybe this thing is just supposed to be right in the middle here. Let's try that again. Print. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. Super cool. I mean, quality's not the best, but I assume... Look at that. That's awesome. Let me switch cameras. back to camera 1. Wow. You know what? I'm impressed. At the end of the day, this is going to save me so much time. These guys aren't sponsoring the video, like I said, but you can not only do text on this thing, you can do graphics, arrows, all kinds of stuff. You saw that there's a really decent WYSIWYG graphic design and template making software in the app. Like, carry this thing with you. It does the thing that it needs to do. Yeah, man, I'm a fan. And I'm gonna have fun playing with this thing, seeing if you can maybe double up the layers of text. Obviously, these label sizes are very standardized. You can see there. So you can see they're already cut out, but that's all right because you can assume, I assume you can get wider ones, longer ones. With this, the old clunky unit, it's actually a long reel that I guess you can like print out like really long stuff. But in terms of labeling channels on the mixers here and on the camera gear and on all this stuff, all the light switches and the bottom switches down here on the lighting equipment, this is going to come in really handy for me. So hopefully that's something that you might be interested in. If it isn't, that's cool as well, but I'm stoked. I like it. For 20 bucks, 25 bucks, that's a no-brainer, and it's a good stocking stuffer, like I said. So cheers. Your gear sucks. I'll put links in the description below, and we do gear of all kinds in here. And we're going to be making a lot more videos. So gear better with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Cool. Right on.